Hello, everybody, and welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and I want to talk buddy reads. I got 6 books that I would love to find someone to buddy read with me, and then afterwards, we could do a live show on my channel and their channel, and see how that goes. Uh, I got some pretty thick ones here. I think I got 6 books here. No, 8 books here. Sorry. But I want to know who likes to buddy read. That's the thing. I got 8 books that I'm wanting to buddy read with someone. And I would love to buddy read some of these books with people. The first one on here to be buddy read, if somebody wants to buddy read, is Frank Herbert's Dune. I've had this for quite a while. It's a kind of a pretty book, and I never got around to it. I got a lot of Dune books, but this here's the first one, and it would be nice to have someone to buddy read with. So if you want to read Dune and want to buddy read it, let me know. Tell me what month, and what we'll do, we'll just take the days in that month and divide it by the pages in here and get it done within a month. So that's Dune. I just need to know what month you like to buddy read. Another book is by Tad Williams. It's the first book of The Last King of Elsinore, The Witchwood Crown. I've had this for a while. It's not as pretty as Dune, but it's probably just as thick as Dune. No, it's thicker than Dune. So, I mean, there is. Let me see. Oh, they ain't too bad. It's not average, but it's over 700 pages long. So, the Witchwood Crown would be another one I'd like to buddy read with someone. If anybody's interested. Like I said, just let me know the month and stuff. And then the Laurel K. Hamilton Sucker Punch. This is from the Anita Blake series. And it's an Anita Blake vampire hunter novel. So, if anybody wants to buddy read this with me, let me know. And we'll figure out a month. Another one is Cell from Stephen King. This is a short one for Stephen. Stephen. I'm going to call him Stephen. That's the way he spells his name, Stephen. PH sounds like an F, not a V. But anyway, this will be another one that we can do. Just let me know the month. I think this here would be great for October. A buddy read in October. But then again, so would Sucker Punch. So, but I think I heard someone saying that next month that someone's having a vampire thing. Sucker Punch would be a great one for the vampire one too. And another one that would be great for a buddy read is 11/22/63. Hey, Dustin. Good morning. And I'd love to buddy read this with someone. How big is this book? 849 pages or something like that. So if you're interested in buddy reading any of these books with me, let me know what month that you want to do it in. Ezekiel Boone, The Mansion. That would be a good one for a buddy read, I think. So let's check that out. Another one that would be good for me to buddy read, I think, is Silent Patient. And this is by Alex McAleese. And so if anybody has any of these books and wants to buddy read, let me know. Another one is Ghosted by Rosie Welch, I believe. Yeah. So those are the 8 books that I would love to buddy read this year. I mean, there's only 8 books here. That's because we're already in February. But come on, quit acting up. Okay. So if any of those books sounds good to you, and someone wants to buddy read, contact me. Tell me in the comments or something what month you would like to buddy read. Everybody's welcome to buddy read with it, and stuff like that. So, that's the question. I've been trying to get someone to buddy read with me for 2 years now. I started trying to get people to buddy read last year. And even though I hear a lot of people buddy reading, it seems like nobody wants to buddy read the books I want to buddy read. And thing is, if someone says that they want to buddy read something, and I have the book, I will buddy read that book with them. So what y'all think? I think it's worth it. And as much as I know, people love this and hated this. So this might be a good one to buddy read. Would you? Well, just let me know what month and stuff that you want to get the copy of something, and then let me know what you want to do. I haven't watched or read Dune either, but I did get this beautiful edition for $5 at Barnes and Noble a few years back. And if anybody followed me long enough, you know I'm a cheapskate. I'll pick up cheap books. But that's just one of them. I got 8 books here that And I already went through all 8 of them, but I just love this book. You got teal pages, you got a golden cover. I mean, it's just a beautiful book. So, but someone said that I heard someone say that someone was having a vampire readathon in March, and I thought Sucker Punch would be good for that because that is Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter. So yeah, like I said, Dustin, I haven't read it. I've had it for a few years. Haven't read it. Never seen the movies. Started the original movie, but that's when I was working and I got called out and work and never went back to it. So if anybody wants to see whatever, if they want to reseed a certain book that I've already talked about, please let me know and I'll show it again. Okay. I got that right here. It's a nice one. Laurel K. Hamilton, so that's Sucker Punch. And it's not really as big as it looks per se. There's only 609 pages in here. And so it looks thicker than it actually is. There's 600 some pages in here. So it looks bigger than what it is. And the print is very nice. So, thing is, I want to read this to see if I want to go back and get the rest of the series and then start the series from beginning to and going towards the end. But me, I do not borrow books from nobody. I don't borrow books from libraries. I only read books that I buy, and I'm a cheapskate, so I don't get to buy very much that is, this cheap. I mean, I think anymore. I think from $1 to $15, that's cheap in my eyes. I prefer the $5 and $10 area, but yeah, they can. That's why I'm a cheapskate. I like being a cheapskate. I save money that way. But if anybody's interested, I would love to read Cell in October with whoever wants to buddy read Cell with me. This has something to do with let's see. On October 1st, God is in his heaven. The stock market stands at 10,140. Most of the planes are on time. And Clayton Riddle, an artist from Maine, is almost bouncing up Boylston Street in Boston. He's just landed a comic book deal that might finally enable him to support his family by making art instead of teaching it. He's already picked up a small but expensive gift for his long-suffering wife, and he knows just what he'll get for his boy Johnny. Why not a little treat for himself? Clay's feeling good about the future. That changes in a hurry. The cause of the devastation is a phenomenon that will come to be known as the pulse, and the delivery method is a cell phone. Everyone's cell phone. Clay and the few desperate survivors who join him, suddenly find themselves in a pitch black night of civilization, darkest age, surrounded by chaos, carnage, and a human horde that has been reduced to its basest nature and then begin to evolve. There's really no escaping this nightmare, but for Clay, an arrow points home to Maine, and as he and his fellow refugees make their harrowing journey north, they begin to see crude signs confirming their direction. Kasharak, no foe. A promise, perhaps, or a threat. There are 193 million cell phones in the United States alone. Who doesn't have one? So that would be good. It's like this pulse that comes through the cell phone, turns people, I guess, like a zombie or something like that. So that would be great for a October read, I think. But yeah, it does sound good. And I only paid $4.65 for that. It's still right there. I never took off the tag. So see, I don't lie. I am a cheapskate. I like buying cheap books. I like buying good cheap books. Let's put it that way. And like I said, what do I call cheap is from $1 up to $15. That's cheap. Since nowadays a good hardback is anywhere from $25 to $50 brand new. Got my coffee. Hope everybody got their coffee. Dogs got me up way too early today. And then I tried to lay back down. Well, the first thing that woke me up was my leg spasms. So after I got rid of that, I laid down, went back to sleep. The dogs got me up. And then I laid back down and went back to sleep. Dogs got me up. So I figured I'd just stay up this round. So mainly I'm looking for people that want to buddy read. And like I said, I got 8 books here. That's good for March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October. And that's one book per month. Now, if I better read 2 or 3 in 1 month, then I might have to pick out some more to better read. I am picking out some older ones to buddy read to get them off my shelf mainly. Another Stephen King book I like to buddy read is 11/22/63. If anybody wants to buddy read that. Thing is, this here, see, I was born on August 29th, 1963. So this was like almost 3 months later when when President Kennedy was assassinated. And I've always liked to read stuff about President Kennedy, even if it's not true. And sorry, I was just reading part of it. This is like time travel. Someone's going back in time to try to save President Kennedy. So, let's put these back. So the main thing is, if anybody wants to buddy read any of these with me, just let me know what month you want to buddy read. What month can you get the book? I mean, it doesn't matter if you get it from the library or whatever. The book is a book. Is a book. And but I figured I'd just come on, put this up there, and see what people thinks about buddy reads. Mainly, I haven't buddy read that much. But I like to get into it more often. And that's the main thing. But like I said, what we'll do is take whatever pages that's in the book and divide it up with the days of the month, and that's how many pages we'll read per day. Awesome. Well, just let me know when you get a book, and we'll start buddy reading at that point in time. Of anything, I mean, of any of these 8. Now, if someone has a book that I have and they want to buddy read any book, I'm more willing to buddy read those also. I try to get people to buddy read Books in the Month Club books with me, and people didn't want to do that, I guess, because nobody contacted me. And I hate weather change. I hate weather change. I don't care if it is changing to be a better weather, but every time the weather changes, I don't care if it's from winter to spring, spring to summer, summer to fall, fall back to winter. My body always acts like and makes me feel like I have a flu. I don't know if anybody else does that or not, but I do. So right now, today, I'm not feeling too good because it's about ready to go up in the 60s here in South Carolina. We're about ready to go into the springtime. That means hot days, cold nights. That's exactly what it means. I believe this here, if you don't know nothing about Dune, I believe what it is a portal that opens from one dimension to Mars. And I believe that's what it is. Set on the desert planet Arrakis, I guess it's Arrakis. Dune is the story of the boy Paul Atreides, heir to noble family, tasked with ruling in inhospitable world where the only thing of value is the spice melange, a drug capable of extending life and enhancing consciousness. Coveted across the known universe, knowledge is a price worth killing for. When House Atreides is betrayed, the destruction of Paul's family will set the boy on a journey toward a destiny greater than he could ever have imagined. And as he evolves into the mysterious man known as Madib, he will bring the fruition humankind's most ancient and attainable dream. So that's what Dune is about. And I read a few of them. I mean, just today to let people know what they're about. But I got thrillers, I got fantasy, I got sci-fi because Dune's actually considered a sci-fi. Uh, so I got horror. So I got a little bit of everything, I think, in this pick of for the read for the buddy reads. And let me know if you have good reads. If you have good reads, I can always set up a group for buddy reads and for us, and we can talk there and stuff. And then after we get done reading, we can do a panel and read. I mean, and talk about it at that point in time. So the thing is, you can come up on panel. The only thing you have to do is show yourself in the basement, then come up on panel, and you can have your icon back on if you don't want your icon on throughout the whole thing. Hey, Mandy, what's up? How you doing? If you haven't noticed, Mandy, I did put up a video announcing the 5 readathons that me and you are going to be doing. So I hope you don't mind me doing that. But with only 2 weeks before, you might as well say 2 weeks before March, I figured that someone needed to hurry up and put that out there. But there's there's 8 books here that I'm going to buddy read with anybody. So you just let me know what month and stuff, and we'll buddy read a book. Okay. Awesome. I figured that one there didn't matter. But the one next month does matter, and you get to go first on those ones. Uh, uh, I just wish people that watches it would give me a thumbs up or at least leave a comment on the videos. So, Dustin, if you haven't checked out the 5 readathons that me and Mandy's going to co-host together, you can go back and watch my video and that I put out today, and you can see if you want to join any of them or all of them. We got one coming up in April. That's going to be the first one. Right. Well, the thing is, here's what ticks me off though. If people watches it and don't hit like or and comment, sooner or later they'll take their view away. If people views it and hits a like but don't leave a comment, they'll take the like away. And if people watches it and leaves a comment and don't hit the like, then they're going to probably take the comment away, knowing them. No, I wanted you on top of the, up higher on the my where you was. So I unsubbed and then I resubbed because I haven't been getting none of your notifications, and that put you back on top of the sub list. So hopefully that would get me more notifications from you. Uh, I don't get very many notifications from anybody, to be honest. So now I'm going to go through these books real quick and let you see which books that is up for buddy reading. The first one is Dune by Frank Herbert. The second one I have here is Witchwood Crown by Tad Williams. Third one is by Laurel K. Hamilton, Sucker Punched. This is a vampire one. The other one is by Stephen King, Cell. One, two, three, four. The fifth one is by Stephen King, 11/22/63. Like I said, I'm just going to go through here quick because I went through it slower earlier in here. This is by Ezekiel Boone, The Mansion. That would be good for October also. The Silent Patient by by Alex McAleeds. And we have Rosie Walsh's Ghosted. Now, those are the 8 books that I'm offering for buddy reads. Right. But those are the 8 books. Now, the thing is, if I have a book and someone wants to buddy read a certain book, if they tell me what book that they're going to be buddy reading, I can look it up and see if I have it. And if I have it, I'm more than willing to buddy read anything, as long as I have it. Because I'm a person that does not read nothing that I don't own. I don't go to libraries to borrow books. I don't have nothing against it. I just don't like being on the time limit to get it back. That's my biggest thing with libraries. Now, I will go to the library and buy books and help them out that way. So if you see anything out of these 8 books that you want to buddy read, just let me know and what month you want to buddy read them in, and we'll go from there. And what we'll do is take the pages and the day count of the month and divide it and read sections of it each day. So that's what I'm planning on doing here. Like I said, if you have a book that you want to buddy read, you let me know, and what it is, I'll see if I have it. If I have it, I'm more than willing to buddy read it. Mm. Yeah, I hope everybody's still enjoying this. Later on today, we'll have a spare time reading, maybe, and I'll be reading the Twisted Ones. I'm up to chapter 13, page 218 in this book. As you can see, I am almost done. So that's like 53% done with the book or something like that. Let me make sure that I'm telling you right. 54%. So I was a little bit off. But YouTube does unsub people, though. Say that you haven't been to a channel for a long time, they'll unsub you from that channel. Awesome. Now, I will say that at 5 o'clock, well, it says at 4 o'clock, but that might be Central Time. The Chatty Bookworm is going to be doing rereading sprints. What's the matter, baby girl? Pepper. Oh. Someone's walking outside with another dog. So that's what all the noise is if you hear anything. I know you can hear that. That's Pepper. There she goes. That's her alarm. One of my dogs outside. She won't come in. She's so, and Pepper went outside, used the bathroom, and wanted to come back in. That's why she's in, and the other one's outside. So anyway, I'm planning on doing. Yeah, that's true. And but I'm planning on doing. I'm hoping to get a spare time reading sprint in today before the Chatty Bookworm does. And like I said, hers is says 4 o'clock, but I don't know if that's Eastern or Central. If it's Central, then it means us Eastern folk will be 5 o'clock. So but that's the plans for the day. So if I do have a spare time reading sprints, it will probably be around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock this afternoon. And Mandy, if you want to join me on panel, you're more than welcome to. Same to you, Dustin. But you're probably working. Okay, awesome. I've been trying to keep the beard. I trimmed that up some because it's starting to be bushing out and it was bothering me. So, well, I'm going to get off of here and get these dogs settled down and all that nice stuff and see what goes on. So it's supposed to be it looks nice outside, but it's cold. As far as I'm concerned, it's cold out there. It's probably in the 50s. I don't know. Let me make sure. I don't want to say it if it ain't true, and I don't know where my phone is, so I can't tell you. So you guys just take care. You can always let me know what you want a buddy read and what month you want a buddy read at any time. So until you see me again, you guys have a great time. Read your books and enjoy your imagination as it runs wild.